And we're live.
We're live.
Hello. We'll see if anyone joins us. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Carrie always gets like 400 to like 1,000 people watching his live stream. So
Yeah. I pop in every once in a while.
yeah. All right. So today we're talking to Erin at Booby Goats, and that doesn't mean her goats have big boobs. It's a type of goat. I've learned. But Erin has 10 kids, and we were talking about that before, and I think that's awesome. I think that's amazing. I only know one other person, like actually like know them, that has 10 kids, and it's my friend's mom. Anyways, whatever.
There you go.
There you go. What did you, when you were like, when you had your first baby, were you like, I want to have 10 children?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No. It just kind of kept happening.
Yeah, sure. It just kept happening. Oh my gosh. But so did you have a plan of a number of children that you wanted?
I think my husband wanted like 20, and I was like, no. Okay, so I had them kind of in sets. I had 2 girls, 2 boys, 2 girls, 2 boys.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's how they came out.
Okay, cool.
So when we were at the 4, my mom was like, are you good with the 4? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally good with the 4. And then I was pregnant with 5 and with the 5th one. And for her, instead of finding out what she was going to be, it was going to be like a surprise baby. But everybody already kind of knew it was going to be a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so had her. And then, I don't know, like, I've always been of the school of mind that I don't really need to take drugs if I don't need them. And so, birth control and stuff there's a lot of terrible side effects. A lot.
Totally. Yeah.
And I think there was like this lady I knew that had like blood clots in her lungs from taking birth control. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. Who needs that? Let's just be natural. Apparently, like rhythm meth and all that stuff and the calendar date thing doesn't work when you're super fertile, and so is your husband. So, honestly, after you have 4, it actually just gets easier. You've got everything down, and you just go with the flow, keep going. And then finally, I talked my husband into having a procedure because I didn't want to go under the knife. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like surgery. And he did it. And I was like, oh, cool.
After number 10.
Yeah, after 10.
Or
he was finally like, okay.
He would have gotten his 20 kids.
Probably.
And you guys live on a homestead, right?
Yeah, we've got 30 acres. It was completely overgrown with lots of trees.
Okay.
And so we got the goats in the beginning.
Okay.
To help like eat back everything.
Yeah.
So basically all the brush and crap. And then we'd come in and I'd do like hand sawing because I wanted the workout. I'm always about doing workouts and getting fit, but I'd never actually lose my baby weight all the way. I was always stuck at 200 pounds after I dropped 50 maybe, but it would take me almost a year and then I'd get pregnant again and gain like 50 pounds again.
Wow.
So
I'm just going to say, wow.
Yeah. You froze. Anyway. You totally froze, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. We're frozen. We're super frozen. I don't know if you see that at all. Is it on me? And we're live. Okay. Well, anyway, I like to cut down trees and stuff and just do it on my own so I could lose my weight from after having kids. And I never really got back down to where I was going to be because we used to live in a 3-story house and we moved to a 1-story. In Tennessee, it's hard to find a place with basements because everything is rock. So what would I do? But try to exercise outside, So that's what I would do. And Alia left, and I don't know what to do, guys. We lost her. So I can't really see any chats. I don't know if anybody's on right now, but hello. I do have chickens and geese too. So we've got that on the homestead. And a long time ago in the 80s, it used to be an Angus beef farm, and which is kind of ironic. And I really like cows, and I really want some cows someday, but there's just so much overgrowth that goats usually work out, goats and sheep. I'm really looking into sheep now. They would be cool to have. Let's see. I'm like 18 months carnivore diet. If anybody likes the know about carnivore, I can help you with that. Maybe. I don't know. But this is really fun. I'm in the show. So I just got done completing a 30-day, every day, 50 burpees a day challenge. And after that, I couldn't stop doing burpees. Like, I can't. I do them every day. I do like 25 this morning. I'll do 25 more probably after this live. I started lifting weights too because I was like, the burpees started gave me like a better muscle definition in my arms. And even though I have like still a lot of flab, but now I got a muscle. So I want to work on my muscles. And I think it's a good idea, especially if you're carnivore, to start. Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back. Oh, maybe.
I'm trying.
Maybe.
Trying.
You're coming back?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Oh my God, thanks for saving the day. My internet went out.
I was like, what am I going to talk about? I guess I'll just start talking carnivore stuff.
Oh my God.
It'll be really interesting if you want to rewatch it to see what I do.
Oh my God. So, okay, everybody, let's have good thoughts right now because I'm on my husband's 5G on his cell phone because my internet went out. Our house internet went out.
Ours went out yesterday. Ours went out yesterday, and I was going to be like, oh my gosh, it's not back on. It usually comes back on in a few hours, and it didn't. And there was like a solar flare the night before. And everybody was like, oh, you can go outside and see the northern lights. And I go outside. It's pitch black. I look up, and it's like maybe purple in the sky. I'm like, whatever. So everybody's thinking that's why the internet's going crazy right now. And I'm like, oh, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe that's why mine is going crazy. Maybe there was like a lag from the solar flare from the southern hemisphere. I'm almost in the summer. I don't know. Whatever. So, oops, I lost Aaron. I'm going crazy today. Everything's going crazy. I lost Aaron. Okay, so Aaron, when you were done having your 10 kids, at some point you were pre-diabetic and at a large weight. How did you find yourself coming to carnivore? Like what was that path?
I don't know. Maybe an act of God thing because I wouldn't have been looking for it if I knew. I had gestational diabetes as well, and so with that, they gave you get a pamphlet, and they're like, "We're pregnant with a baby," and they're like, "Hey, you got to eat this and this, like whole wheat foods. Try to stay away from sweets. Try to drink diet soda, weird stuff like that." And I'm like, okay, so I make one meal plan that they had because I got a meal plan kit and it was kind of cool to make certain meal plans. I make this meal plan and eat it, and I check my blood sugar 2 hours later. I'm like 156, almost 160. And I'm like, that's not the right number. That's not right. And so when I went back to see my doctor, I asked, I was like, what number are we looking for? And she was like 120. And then at night, 70 to 60 at night. My sugars wouldn't go down at night. I had to take glyburide or something like that, or metformin. So what I did was I took out all the carbs and I ate like a ton of vegetables and I ate a little bit of meat. And I think I was onto something. possibly keto in a way, but
Yeah.
I didn't
Sort of.
know,
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. And so that's how I kind of maybe got into it a little bit, because I was eating that way before I was sitting on the couch with my last baby, sort of recovering from a C-section. Mine was bad because I had a cold right after and I had to sneeze and cough. Oh, it was horrible. I was like, I never, ever, ever want tummy surgery again.
Oh
And
man.
yeah, it was like, and I moved around a lot too. I think I was reading the comments because I can't comment on things. And I was like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
comment back to this lady because I did all the things they told me to do. The only thing I didn't do
Yeah.
was, like, in Tennessee, there's a law. You have to ask for like the really good medication. And I didn't
Oh
ask
wow.
because I thought maybe I would get addicted to it too, because I have an addicting
Oh, okay.
personality, So I
Mhm.
know if
Sure.
I don't know, if I eat something, I'm gonna eat all of it. So
Sure.
anyway,
Totally.
I'm sitting on the couch with the baby and breastfeeding. We're watching homesteading things. I think it was like Justin Rhodes, and he was like sick, and he didn't know what was wrong with him. And I was like, it's probably the raw milk you're eating. You're not not cleaning your canisters right or something. And
Yeah.
he was like, I'm doing this thing called the carnivore diet, and since it's my first day. And I was like, carnivore diet? Are you gonna take like pitch major loaves in the toilet? Like, what the hell? Are you gonna die of a heart attack in front of all your kids? Now I am subscribing and I'm gonna watch this. And I guess my phone picked up on me just my commentary in the background. And
Yeah.
the next thumbnail I get is Dr. Barry. And I'm like,
Oh
carnivore
wow.
diet. Well, I kind of want to know what it is anyway. So I was more curious than anything. And
Sure.
I click on it, and I'm watching how to start carnivore. And then I'm watching more and more and more of it. So much so that I got out a pencil and a notebook and I started taking notes, because I was like, okay, this is good stuff. Let me write it down. Let me do this. And I was
Yeah.
just like, I can do it. It's 30 days. What's 30 days? He had me pumped for it. I was
Right.
like, I'm gonna, it's February. This was February 2023. I started
Yeah.
March 3rd, 2023. And I was 250, because after I had the baby, I was 260. I remember looking
Oh
at the
wow.
reflection in the mirror, and I was like, damn, dude, you got big on this one. So,
Oh wow.
and I only lost like 10 pounds, and that was just baby and all that weight. And I still, man, those C-sections, I don't know, man, recovery sucks. I'm still kind of numb
Totally.
in
Oh
spots.
wow.
Yeah.
And it's been
And
like
I
two
was
years.
hoping, yeah, like 2 years. Yep.
Oh wow. What were you saying? You said I was hoping.
I was hoping maybe carnivore would probably start fixing that too, but I think it's just time that works, because I can slowly feel stuff still, but other times
Mhm.
it's kind of fun. I can pinch my belly and I can't feel anything. I'm like, this is weird.
Oh wow. That's weird. I had two C-sections within a year and a half of each other, a little, almost under 2 years, and it still feels weird down there.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird
So I was
because you're
thinking like
cutting
maybe
nerve.
there's no nerves. Hopefully they'll grow back and like connect maybe. But yeah,
I
I
hope
just got
so.
super prepared for carnivore. I did it the first month. I was feeling really good. With all the epidurals I've had seven. I've only had seven. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 3 that I didn't. And
Wow.
I've always
I
had
know.
like
I
really,
seriously mean that. Wow, that's great that you had three without pain medicine. That's
well,
amazing.
like 2 fell out. And they were gonna do on
Oh,
the one that fell out, one of the ones that fell out, like the second one that fell out, which was my sixth. They were gonna C-section me because her heart rate wasn't going up, and they're
mhm.
moving me on the table. And the nurse even said, "Wow, you're really moving your legs really well." And I was like, "Because I can feel everything. Do not cut me open." They move
Oh
me.
God.
The baby moves position, and I get to have her, but I had her on the C-section table normally.
Oh wow. Oh my God. What if they would have started? That would have been a disaster.
It would have been
Try
so
to fix it.
bad. You're
It
good.
would have been so bad. Yeah. Oh my God. You could literally just do like a video for each of your birth stories. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I did one for just how I got out of some gestational diabetes by after you taking that orange drink. I did a bunch of
Oh,
squats for the first hour, and they took my blood and
yeah.
I didn't have it, but I knew I had
Yeah.
to eat normal, like without any carbs or anything sugary.
Yeah.
And I got out of pricking my finger every day.
Oh
So it was
wow.
kind
Oh
of
my
worth it.
God. Yeah.
My brain works that way. It's like, how can I get out of this and how can I do this better? It's always
Right.
doing that.
Well, that's great.
But
That's
yeah.
great. Oh my goodness. So what do you eat now? Like how do you eat now? And does your family sort of eat this way also? Family of
So
12.
yeah. I was trying to think about how to get them all carnivore and make it kind of affordable for me at the same time.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I can
That's
think
great.
like the teenagers would eat, they would eat a lot more than I guess the younger kids, but like the little ones, since they're at home
Yeah.
with me all the time, they eat the same things I do. I'm usually
Okay.
a two mad because I could do
Okay.
OMAD because I am full
Yeah.
enough to do it, but
Yeah.
also I have to cook dinner for everybody and I have to remember that I got to do
Right.
that. So if I don't, somebody's gonna be
Yeah.
hungry.
Sure.
So
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
How do you cook for 10 people, 12 people? Like, what is that meal prep like?
meal prep. I just pull out like 2 packets of drums, like 12 packs of drumsticks, and cook them
Oh,
like the
okay.
hour before. Like I'm not. It's not hard for me. It's pretty
Okay.
easy, especially for snacks and stuff. I just make them a bunch of hard boiled eggs because we have tons of chickens, and they thankfully love hard boiled eggs and
Oh,
cheese
that's great.
sticks aplenty. And
Oh, wow.
they haven't noticed that I've changed all their snacks to to more like, just pork rinds and you can dip them in sour cream because they like
Sure.
that stuff.
Yeah.
So I
Totally.
like to do things that kids would probably be like, oh, this is really good and I like it. They'll fill up on it and I'm
Yeah.
good. But when my husband likes to go out and just like sometimes he gets snacks and stuff for them and it just becomes a crummy mess. And I'm like, you know, raising these kids could be a lot easier and cleaning after them would be a lot easier if we just
Sure.
fed them all meat products and stuff like that. So I'm slowly
Yeah.
transitioning them. I'm the one that makes the food. So
Right.
sometimes if a vegetable is asked, it's usually green beans or broccoli for some reason because they love the cheese on the broccoli melted.
Oh,
And we
okay.
probably just
Yeah.
want melted cheese and butter, honestly.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't even know, man.
And what,
I
what
don't
about
know
your
what's up.
husband? Oh,
Well, okay. So yeah, I do this thing where I keep talking and then I forget what I'm talking about.
no
I'm
worries.
my brain's still trying to fix that part of it. It's
Okay.
okay. But anyway, like my husband, I think he's trying to appease me a little bit. So he'll eat carnivore at night. Like I'll make 2 steaks, I'll feed him a steak, but he's always choosing like the leaner meats and stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever, because he still like will eat standard American for lunch or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And he tells me that he doesn't eat the buns, which is cool. Yeah, good for you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he doesn't eat fries and stuff anymore. He likes to go to restaurants and do that. He likes to eat out. That's what he likes to
Okay.
do. He's an eat out guy. And he
Okay.
also really loves his Dr. Pepper. So this month he was like, I'm giving up Dr. Pepper and I'm throwing out the carbs and I'm just gonna like I'm gonna try to do it better. And I'm like, okay. And he's drinking sweet tea.
I don't know what's worse.
Yeah, I
Oh man.
guess it's okay.
Tell your husband I love Dr. Pepper also. It's probably been at least 25 years since I've had one. But I
Yeah.
love Dr. Pepper.
I don't know what soda I like the best because I think I never really actually liked the sweet stuff.
Oh, that's great. That's great they didn't like the sweet stuff. I'm like a French fry addict, so I can't do French fries.
Oh no. Oh, good for you. Doing carnivore. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
No, you
exactly.
take
Now I'm like,
bacon, twist it up, and like put it in a little French fry container and go for it.
that's
Let
a
it get all
great
crispy.
idea. I should do
Yeah.
that. That's a great idea. I've tried like cow fat, chopping it up and frying it like French and like so it could be like French fries.
Hmm.
Not so. Not it doesn't it's okay. You can only do like 3 of them. You can't eat like 10 buckets of French like those like you can't with your
Fat French fries.
okay,
Oh,
so I have another question because this
okay.
is I talk to a lot of carnivore people, but you're very interesting because you have this huge family, and I think that's so cool. Were you and your husband like high school sweethearts, or how long did you guys know each other?
I actually met him working at our hardware store. I was a cashier,
Oh,
and
okay.
there's this guy that wouldn't stop bothering me. And I'm like, this is a dude. and and so he actually worked at a different hardware store, but the same company.
Okay.
And he got moved over to my hardware store and like bothered me all the time. And I'd be like, man, this guy is so annoying. What do you want? He was like, you want to go on a date? And I'm like, fine if you stop bothering me. And so we've been kind of together ever since.
Oh, that's really sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Let's
work.
see. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have any questions prepared, and I was hoping some people would have some questions for us, but I can't tell if I'm even seeing their comments. I don't know if they're coming through. I don't even know if
Oh,
people can see me. I don't know if we're
I
just
can see
talking to
you
each
and I can hear you. So hopefully it's working.
other. Hopefully it's working. If not, we're just having a fun chat.
Yeah, why not?
So, what can you like say some of your results that you've had from switching your diet over?
Okay, so like the first 20 days, I actually the 30 days, I really like that because the first 30 days, I think I lost to 20 pounds, and
Yeah.
then I would weigh myself every week, and I'd keep going down and down and down, and I'm watching all these people talk about weight loss dolls and stuff, and I'm like, what are they talking about? It's working.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And then finally last year around this time, I hit a stall. I was 200 and nothing happened. So I was like, maybe I'll just trust the process, like everybody says.
Yeah.
And I'm also instant gratification, so I will look for ways to try
Mhm.
to get things a going again.
Yeah.
But honestly, I wanted to exercise, but I really didn't feel like it, and I figured it was probably oxalate dumping because also
Mm.
at the same time I had flakes. I've never had dandruff, and I had flakes, and I've had
Oh,
it for a
wow.
while ever since I started started the carnivore diet like a month in.
Yeah.
I noticed I was kind of really flaky. I did lose some hair, but not a lot. But my hair's curly, and every time I brush it anyway, I get hair in the hairbrush, so it didn't bother
Yeah.
me as much, you
Sure.
know. And I couldn't exercise, and I was just all like, huh. But what's funny is now, like 18 months in, and I did a 30-day, I did 50 burpees a day, and I challenged myself to do that. The first day I did like 20. Second day I did the 50, and the next day I did like 20 because I was freaking tired. But I
Yeah.
wanted to do it, and I didn't want to stop.
Sure.
And the crazy thing is, I was able to complete this challenge and finish this challenge, and I still have energy to do it now. And it took 18 months to get there.
Oh,
To
wow.
wanting to exercise, to wanting to get up and do things and
Sure.
go.
Yeah,
You
I
know, I
understand.
mean, just doing like the day to day, cleaning up after the kids, running around after the kids. Yeah, that's all. Like I always figured that'd be like exercise because it's a lot for me.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like today, right before we had our live, I was like, should I fold laundry? No, I'll get into a groove. I'll forget what time it is, and I'll be totally done. And it'll be like 5 o'clock. So
Yeah, totally. Oh my God, the laundry. Oh
yeah,
my
the
God, your laundry must be crazy.
it's
Oh
insane. My husband's like, we need to get them down to a system where they have 7 of the same shirts and 7 of the same pants. And I was like, dude, we're not Mormon. I don't know what you're thinking.
no. Oh my God. In my house, we're doing laundry every 2 days, and there's only 4 of us. It feels like we're doing laundry all the time. Oh
And
my
now,
God.
like, apparently it's going to get cold here next week. And I've got to dig out all their long clothes for school and their long pants and all that stuff. And I'm just
Oh
like,
man.
I got to wash everything before they go out. It's
Oh
not
my God.
cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
So
my
I just
plans after this.
Yeah, exactly. So on my phone, I can see the comments. They're not showing up in the comments on StreamYard, and it's probably the internet thing. So I just
Okay.
wanted to read some of them really quick. Maybe there's some questions. So Karen Harrington says, hello, Alia. Nice to meet you, booby goats. I am Jazzy Jude says, hello, ladies. And I see you, Aaron. This is when I was frozen. And then pursuing better health. I'm here with you washing dishes. Nice. Thank you. Carnivore Transformer. Hello. Nice to see you. Hey, Aaron. Hi, Alia. You ladies are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're both wearing orange. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
This is my keto cookout shirt from
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So we have a question. Where did you get the name Booby Goats from?
Okay, so when we had the goats, I went up to take care of them. My 3-year-old at the time was watching the baby. I come back down and she loves singing because she's 3, and she was all like, booby goats, make your dreams come true." And I was like, I need a YouTube channel handle, and this is perfect. I'm gonna use booby goats. Because I was just
Oh,
gonna be like, "Yay! And here are the goats, and we're gonna milk the goats and turn the goats' milk into cheese." But I didn't end up doing that at all. Plans change, so
yeah.
I kept the name.
There you go. It's cute. I love it. Carnivore's Transformer. Graham, I don't know if I understand this question. If you're still here, maybe you can clarify, or maybe Aaron knows. It says, Aaron, why all the different why all the testing different products? Did I miss something? He says, why all the testing different products? Do you understand that question?
Like like the sardines.
Like
Is this from
sardines?
sardines?
Are you talking about like on her channel? She's testing different ways of different sardines she's eating. Or Graham, can you clarify that? Okay. Next, we answered this before the live stream, but you can answer it again. I am Jazzy Jude. Do you have twins? And do you have twins? That's the first question.
No, no twins.
Isn't that crazy? She had 10 full-term pregnancies. Who does this? This is amazing. Yeah, you do this.
This lady.
But I think that's awesome. Like, I don't want to sound like sarcastic at all. I think that's amazing. I think if I would have started at 21, I would have probably done the same. I would have probably ended up with those kids also. My mom had 4. My dad wanted 3, and she wanted twins.
Did she get twins?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, she did? Good.
Yeah. So me, my sister, and then the twins, all within 4 years. Kind of like, but by the time you had 4 kids, it was 4 years, I'm sure. And then the next question from I am Jazzy Jude. What's your favorite carnivore meal?
Ooh, I really just like burger patties. And
Okay.
I love cold ones, and I love Kelly Hogan's term meat cookies. And my kids look at me so weird. And I'm like, guys, you want some meat cookies? And I'm putting the butter on the top for frosting. And the baby's all like, butter, yeah. So I always give her some. But they think it's so funny.
That's awesome. I love that
Yeah.
meat cookies. Maybe I'll start telling my kids that they're meat cookies. My son he told me at lunch today that his favorite meal is onions. Sorry, ground beef with onions, not onions. Ground beef with onions and tomato. Just cut it up. So I'm trying to transform them into carnivores also. It's kind of hard to read some of these comments. I'm going to see if I can. I wish the internet was better. What? Okay, so okay. Jazzy Jude says that her sister-in-law had 17 kids. Holy moly. Wow, that's awesome.
I'm not a little excessive. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. So Graham clarified. He says,
Okay.
Carnivore Transformer. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't pop your comments up. I mean, I could pop up the few that are here, but no, I can't. It's not letting me do anything with it. Oh, here you go. There you go.
Hey, it's working on.
There you go. I can't see most of the comments since my internet went down. Okay, so it says, Graham says, been watching Erin and loving her videos. To clarify, Erin testing lots of different brand products like sardines and cod liver. Is there a reason why you're doing it?
Yeah, to bump up my omega-3s and just to try different things. And honestly, I'm trying to get to a cheap sardine that tastes really good. So maybe I'll do a 30-day of sardines, but I don't know. Some days I can't even do a full day when I try to do a 3-day challenge. Like my last 3-day challenge, I couldn't do it because I went to the store and found a nice thick ribeye for $7, and I was like,
wow.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, ribeye tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh.
I've almost gotten to the point where I'm done kind of trying to get myself to lose the weight now that I'm just
Right.
trusting the process. I'm getting to that point because I feel really good and I'd rather feel really good, and it comes off eventually. Like I just popped on the scale today and I was like, well, I wonder. And it was 167. So now I've lost 83 pounds down. So
that's crazy. That's awesome.
my goal was 100 because I can do that, and being 140 pretty normal for me on my height and weight because I'm 5'4", so I'm short.
We're the same height.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. 83 pounds. That's huge.
It's like an
Huge.
8-year-old.
Yeah, that's crazy. So my 6-year-old is 35 pounds and my 8-year-old is 53 pounds. They're so skinny.
Mine are chunks, man. They're just like, they're kind of funny because they've always been like, they're short little chunks and then they
Yeah.
grow and they don't get very tall. I've got one, my first son, he's almost 6 feet tall. He's the
Oh,
only
wow.
one that like went
Wow.
up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My
I'm the
dad's
shortest in my family, being 5'4". My
okay.
mom, she has an uncle that he's 6'7".
Oh, wow.
We lost him in
Oh,
2020 from
I'm
COVID.
sorry.
I mean, the C word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries.
Okay.
Sorry
Cool.
about that. Oh, so here we go. Here we go. Back to the comment section on my cell phone. Jazzy Jude, ground beef fries. She does meat fries, ground beef fries. That sounds interesting. Is it rolled up like a little French fry? And then she says, "Awesome, Erin. 83 pounds is cool. I have not lost 83 pounds. I started at 210, 209.8 to be very precise. And I don't know what I am today. But, I've gotten down to 170 when I was sick with the bacterial infection, and then I got back up to 180, and that's where I stay.
Yeah. So lately, I've been eating more too. Like I've been really craving to eat more, which is crazy for me. And I'm like, should I add the extra butter? Yes, let's go.
Yeah, do it. Oh, okay. So there's another question. If I can figure out how to read it. Okay, so when you started your carnivore journey, was there issues like keto flu, etc., that you can think of?
I did feel tired, and I'm thinking maybe like me trying to exercise that month because I really wanted to do carnivore and lose a lot of weight in a month, which is totally crazy actually to think about. Looking back at it, but whatever. I wasn't really into like dieting stuff at the time, so I wouldn't even know, man. But anyway, I did get like very kind of tired, and it was really hard to do reps, punching, whatever. And I was just like, maybe this is keto flu. Did I take my electrolytes today? See, like I have to take electrolytes. If I don't, I am really tired. I was really tired for like 2 months thinking I could just add extra salt because I was influenced by influencers online like a dope. And I was so tired.
Oh, wow.
So I actually reached out to like Keto Chow and Element, and I think I reached out to Redmond's, but they were total jerks and they didn't send me anything free, but everybody else hooked me up. So I'm good. Yeah. Reach out to them. It's really cool. I mean, they probably don't want you to, but
nobody wants to send me stuff. That's the truth. I'm so far away.
I mean, maybe, yeah. Well, they could. They
Maybe
might.
I'll take your advice. I'm gonna visit stateside soon, and I'll get it sent to my uncle's house.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
I'm gonna try Carnivore Bar. They're gonna send me some free samples, so I'll try that stuff. I'll try a Carnivore Bar. But yeah.
Oh yeah, they won't even send me free samples Carnivore Bar, but they gave me the hookup so I can give 10% off to people if they use my code BoobieGoats.
That's really funny.
I was like, thanks. I just wanted to try it.
Yeah, just try it. I told them that I would love to be I want to try their product before I start saying that people should try their product. So
yeah, because I don't even know what it tastes like. I hear Courtney Luna is addicted to them, but are you really? Like,
is that a good sign? Is that a good sign to be addicted to something?
No.
No. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other questions? Any other comments? This has been very fun because my internet sucks today. We're in 2024, people. We should not be having internet issues. Okay, let's see. What's the next subject that we could take up? So, what was like the original intention of your channel? I know you're doing a lot of carnivore videos. I saw you had one of your better videos, not better videos, but like one of the most watched videos was about fixing your bike, a motorbike, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. Put that one up front.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm becoming a mechanic, and people like that too. So I'll do some of that work.
Oh wow, but, that's cool.
I'm not really becoming a mechanic. I'm just working on my farm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go. Go.
Do you guys Like, since you have a homestead, do you work off of your farm and that's how you produce your income, or what do you? I'm sorry if you don't have to answer these questions. I'm just curious.
Oh,
Because being
I'm
a mom
stay
of
at home.
10. Oh, you're
I'm
stay at
stay at
home.
home.
Okay,
I don't work.
for sure.
We've like figured it out since like the second to third kid that I could not work and I've got to stay home because it was way cheaper than childcare. And honestly, I'd rather stay home. So
Right.
we've been kind of like, scooching by the whole time. But here, when we moved to Tennessee in 2018, it's a family farm.
Yeah.
It originally had 150 acres, but through the years, they sold a lot of it off. And it was originally a beef cattle farm, Angus.
Okay.
Um, but and I've got like an old picture of it. Maybe I'll show it sometime on my channel. But there's just like no trees, and when you see me now, there's like so many trees. It's horrible.
Oh wow.
The animals helped, I guess. But
Yeah.
I haven't really made much off of it. This one time I got a bunch of free baby goats and I
Aw.
bottle fed them. My youngest son Emmett, at the time he was like 18 months and he was really adamant about helping feed the goats and it was so cute.
Oh, that's
I probably should
adorable.
have like documented more, but I was uncomfortable about being me. I'm more introvert. Like I thought I was more introvert than I am. I'd rather like be behind things and talking and take pictures of that stuff or, just be in my room listening to music, reading books, but no. No. Apparently, like when the inflammation went down in my brain, I just had to tell people about it and how great I feel. But
Yeah.
I made when I sold those goats because I kind of didn't have the infrastructure for them at the time, and they were
Mm-hmm.
getting kind of big. I was like, well, I
Yeah.
better sell them. Some lady came out and I made like $400 off of them. And
Oh
I
wow.
took out like how much I spent on like goat feeder mix stuff and all that stuff. And I was just like, all right, now I'm a farmer. This is cool. And that's probably the only time I made money. I'm in the neg. I
It's
am
doing
not a good
like
gardener. I try to garden. I will try because I think it's fun to get the kids involved and get their hands in the dirt and try to do stuff. Like we grew a cucumber this year, and I was like, "It's a cucumber. We did it."
ah, a cucumber. That's hilarious. So you guys live on a homestead, but you're not like homesteading. You're just
Yeah,
that's what you're
we got
doing.
the chickens, we got the stuff. It's hard to I think with all homesteaders, they make it sound like they're not working, but you are. You have to. There's no
Oh
way.
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, totally. Well, you're at 1,000 subscribers, so
Oh,
the
awesome.
YouTube dollars should be rolling in soon.
Maybe. I was like, one of these days, maybe I'll make 10 cents and it'll be awesome.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. My YouTube pays for my StreamYard.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it should work.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Uh, let's see. Let's check up on our comments.
Okay.
Thanks, Graham. Yes, don't forget to like this video. I appreciate that. And then Karen, I understand the carnivore bars are kind of expensive. She says I would love to try carnivore bars, but out of my budget. Yeah, I think they're
Yeah,
like
they're like, what, 16.99 or something for one? And I'm like, this is
well, take them
you
at
probably
home.
think carnivores are like got the money, man, or something because I know.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what your guys' food bill is.
Oh yeah, well, think like $600 a week.
Oh my
'Cause
god,
that's what it's
that's
like.
crazy. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of. Where do you go shopping? Do you do Costco or do you do
I do
Walmart?
Costco.
Okay,
Walmart, I'll go for like because I still have two in diapers. I'll go there for diapers and stuff. And
okay.
none of their stuff is ever on sale. And when I say stuff, I say meat. We have this place called Food Lion, and every Sunday in the morning we hit it up because that's when they mark down everything. And I will buy all the meats.
Okay, that's
That's
great. That's
that's like
good.
today. I was like, so what time Sunday morning?
Yeah, you
Let
should
me
be
get
like
there.
shopping. Yeah, exactly. That totally makes sense. Oh wow, $600. There's a it costs a lot to have a big family, but I
Mhm.
think it's so worth it. Like, how many grandchildren are you gonna have? Like, what if your kids even
Probably
decide to
none because they're all like, I don't. And I'm like, that's cool because you grew up with them, so you know how to take care of them if you ever have the situation where you need to.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's cool. Like your oldest 5 helped the younger 5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
6.
they just do that naturally too, so it's super easy to actually take care of a lot of them
Okay.
because they
Oh,
naturally like to be helpful. They naturally like to play with them. It's all right until they turn into teenagers, and then you got to separate them and don't fight.
that's so funny. That's funny that you say that because, and I hope my sister watches this because we hated each other until we were 16.
My sister, I swear, she used to just attack me, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" So I started watching wrestling. I pulled one move on her, and she stopped.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh man. No, looking back, I wish I was like closer to my siblings. We were closer as adults. And I'm like, oh, we wasted all that time in the 90s when we could have like hung out more. But it's cool that your kids all are helping the other one. And my kids, they're pretty good. They're pretty good with each other.
So what can you do? They're just little people.
They're little people. I'm glad that you said that because sometimes people don't think that children, I feel like sometimes maybe there's like an idea that children, like my daughter at the window right here, are not just little people. They're just people with little bodies. The what? Oh, so my daughter's at the window here. I can't turn this all around. We'll probably lose everything. But thanks, honey. The dog has the period, is what she's telling me right now. She's shouting through the window.
Okay.
And one of the dogs is not fixed, so somebody's having puppies soon.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so what advice would you give to somebody if they were interested in starting this way of eating?
My best advice is to prepare the month before and get your mind ready that you're not going to have any carbs anymore and figure out what carbs are. That's like vegetables and stuff too. They have carbs in them. Make sure that I don't know. Some people I've seen them that do diet cokes and stuff like that. I didn't do any of that because I don't like the weird aspartame taste. I don't think I can do
Right.
them.
Ugh. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's very good for you.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. If you can and you like the bubbly water, I love seltzer water. It
Me
is so
too.
good.
I'm so addicted. That's something I'm addicted to, seltzer water. I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
yeah, me too. Real bad. So bad so that I've started just to drink the plain ones because I like it better than the flavored ones. Like I
Right.
taste like my body's like, they don't like the weird difference. Like I can do the lemon ones because I'm figuring maybe that's actually lemon.
Oh, maybe.
Natural flavor. I don't know.
You have no idea what natural flavors means. No, I have sparkly water, and if I have lime, I will put it in the sparkly water. But
yeah, I used to do that. I had like one of those soda streams, but I have no place around me that I can exchange them, and to exchange them online, it's extra $7. And I'm like, so do I just spend a lot of extra money for cans, or do I get this? So I buy the cans, and it's a good thing because my kids stopped drinking soda, and all they do is drink the bubbly water, that's good for me. That's a big win. So I don't.
Sure, awesome. That's great. Yeah, anything we can do to make our kids healthier than us.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah, we try. Actually, I'm curious. Speaking of healthy, I don't know how much you've heard on my channel or not, but I had like terrible period issues like all of my life until I had my first baby. Did you ever run into that, or was it all like easy breezy for you?
I always had like really bad cramping.
Okay.
And actually, I did a video called like Strange Carnivore Update because I just had this intense headache. I had an intense headache.
Yeah.
I bloated like crazy. And this had been because I nursed the baby. I nurse them so much so that I don't get my period until like maybe when they're 18 months old or something like that. And when I got it, it was bad. And I'm like, is it supposed to be like this? And that's why I made the video. I was like, is this normal? Or and everyone was like, just go to the doctor anyway. And I'm like, yeah, I would, but I don't really want to go see my doctor because they're probably going to be like, you're pregnant again. And I'm like, no. So like it was just like a really bad headache. I bloated. Everything was worse for the 3 days. And
Oh wow.
like since my second period after that, it was like a breeze, like
Okay.
heavy 2 days and the rest not. I used to be like 7-day bleeder lady. So I'm not like I'm a 5-day now or almost done. And that is really cool. And I don't
Great.
have the pain anymore. I kind of know when it's going to happen too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of know. And usually like, people write it down. Usually I don't. Which was really weird too. What happened too? Like I was a 28 dayer, but now I think I'm a 27 to 26 day. And I did notice that my hormones do kick in, and I will puff out a little more before. But that's
Okay.
about it.
Yeah.
And it's not as
Understood.
bad as it was. And I'm like, man, those oxalates, they suck. And you know
Yeah.
what? Another thing, the reason I think that I had like not so bad of a keto flu is
Yeah.
I'm an unsweet tea drinker. And I
Mm-hmm.
had, and I didn't think I didn't know that I did this, but I didn't know about oxalates yet. So I was
Yeah.
drinking black tea, black unsweet tea. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what made it easy for me. So like carnivore is
Mm-hmm.
so easy, guys, but no. You might want to think about that if you start getting keto flu. That black
Yeah.
tea thing. It's a real thing. Like I saw, like, was it Callie Hogan? She was interviewing some doctor that does the oxalates. I don't remember her name.
Sally
I don't know.
Norton. I think she's in. Is that
Maybe,
the one? Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You guys now are doing it going carnivore slow. Don't go balls in." I'm like, well, damn, I went in. It's like, she was all like, if you're feeling real bad, brew that heavy black tea and take little sips. And I'm like,
Right.
okay, that's probably what I did, and that's why I didn't feel so bad, like as bad,
Probably.
probably.
Probably. And it
Yes.
was sweet. So did it have sugar in it, or was it like
No,
stevia? Or
unsweet, unsweet.
oh, unsweetened. It's the.
It's just water and the tea bag.
No, no. I hear you. It's the internet. Sometimes parts
Oh,
of words cut
okay.
out.
Sorry.
That's me. Don't worry about it. Okay, so unsweetened black tea, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. I drank tea also when I started carnivore, and maybe that's why I didn't have keto flu either. I was drinking tea at that point.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
like, well, this is easy. Why is this so easy? And everybody's complaining.
yeah, exactly.
It
But
was the
and
tea.
then people have like all these explosive diarrhea issues, and I'm like, no, had that before. Carnivore changed that for me.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
could
have
feel
that.
normal.
I think I complained. I definitely complained because my son was like, "Yeah, you're probably not doing it right because you're not getting the explosive diarrhea." I'm like, "Yeah, probably not."
Oh, that's really funny. How old is that son that was saying that?
13.
13. That's so cute. Okay. Um, let's see. Carnivore Transformer. He says, love the live thing with a little heart. Thanks for sharing, ladies. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much, Graham. What time is it in Cape Town? There you go. That's my question for you. What time is it in Cape Town? Okay. I guess we'll do two more questions if I can think of two more questions. Let's see here. Has it been easier for you to help your daughters with their female stuff after doing carnivore or at all? Now I need mom advice. I have a 6-year-old. No.
Well, they're kind of funny. Whenever there's a problem, I'm like, well, you know what'll cure that? Carnivore. And they're like, no, mom, stop. And I'm like, no, do you ever think about just like, do you like the fatty cuts of the steak? And my daughter's like, no, I hate them. I'm like, yeah,
Aw.
right. I think she's just being silly because she loves
Okay.
steak. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I
exactly.
never really like they. I don't think they had really bad cramping or anything because they never really talked about it as much. But I don't know. I'm always like, carnivore will do this for you, and carnivore will make this easier. And they're like, shut up. So I'm like, okay, stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let
That's
me lead by example,
really
and you
funny.
guys can come on along. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
lead by
you don't need it.
example. I think people are sick of us carnivores be like, carnivore is the solution.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, hey guys, let me tell you about
Yeah.
something.
I think I've almost convinced my dad to go fully carnivore, and I like that. Okay, so we got some more comments. Pursuing better health. Search Two Crazy Ketos for a soda stream hack. They show you how to convert a big tank so it saves money on carbonation. All right, I'm gonna check that out.
Oh yeah, I'm going
I
to.
spend too much money on carbonated water bottles of water. And then Carnivore Transformer. It is almost 9 p.m. in Cape Town. There you go. It's almost 2 p.m. here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, so this will be the last question. As soon as next time I do a live stream, I'll have to like think of questions. You guys are supposed to give us the questions. No.
I'm glad you're all here watching.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I love that you want to spend your Sunday afternoon or evening with us. That's fun. Let's see. Will you ever reincorporate large amounts of vegetables into your diet?
I don't think so. I mean, in the beginning, I thought, yeah, I'll do this carnivore thing, and then I'll probably just like add vegetables in. It'll be all right. Like I had, I sliced a bit of that cucumber, and I told everybody I was going to try this cucumber, right? Oh man, my tummy, it does this thing when I have something that's not meat. It goes squeeze, 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 and it sucks. So
wow.
I won't do that anymore. Like I can have pickles. Like if I ferment them in the fridge, because I like fermenting, and I'll put them in the fridge, they'll be fine. If I feel like having one, I'll have one, and I will do great. And I when I started carnivore, like after the 30 days, I was fermenting sauerkraut, and it had carrots in it. This is good. This is important because after I had some on a little bit of a burger patty, which different flavor, it was good. Yeah. Next day, my knees started to hurt again, and I'm like,
oh wow,
I think they're gonna be the cabbage or the carrots, and I've never been so big on carrots because either they taste like dirt or they taste like poison chemicals to me. I always taste it. Like I don't know if anybody else tastes that. Like when you're ever
I don't
with
know.
a carrot.
I don't think I've eaten a carrot since I did carnivore. I will go downstairs after this and try a carrot. And my mother had a carrot. No,
save your knees. Don't do that.
No, a couple weeks ago I was like, okay, I'm gonna add in sauerkraut. So I fermented some. It was just like 7 days, so maybe it wasn't even enough time. And I tried it for the first like bite. I was like, wow, I feel amazing. I have all this energy from the sauerkraut, I guess. And then 2 days later, within 3 days, I was back in bed with stomach cramps and like nausea. And I'm like, okay, well, that answers your question. My question. No. I can do pickles though. That's funny that you say that. I can do pickles and I can do avocados and I'm fine. But man,
I don't know if I can do avocados.
No?
I don't know if I can. I haven't, like, because somebody was like, you should start experimenting little things back in if you wanted to. And every time I do it, it doesn't work out well. So, I don't know. I'll just go back to meat. Yeah, I was like, if we were ever in a dire situation, at least I have a ton of chickens and I like eggs. So,
I like chicken. I eat chicken. I eat chicken a lot, actually. I'm gonna. Oh, nice. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna start doing more fish. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm experimenting also because, as I said, I lost all that weight that I lost that I was so happy about within like 3 months, and then it just flattened. So I'm gonna
maybe it might work because like every time I do a sardine challenge, like I will lose weight, like maybe 3 to 4 pounds, and I can't gain that weight back. Like it stays off. So that's what I like about the sardine challenge. What I don't like is sometimes sardines, I don't want to eat them after I do a sardine challenge.
I know.
Like, you overwhelmed maybe and you don't want to do it. It's so funny too, because I'll go on the first day, like, yeah, I just ate 3 cans. This is awesome. Second day, I could only eat 2 cans.
Oh man. Yeah, I did a sardine challenge and I think that the olive oil wasn't olive oil and I couldn't find sardines in the water. And within 3 days, my butt was bleeding. So I exited stage left. I'm like, I'm not doing any more sardines. I have not eaten one sardine.
Maybe it's too much. Maybe you could replace one meal with a sardine and that's it.
Maybe I could just eat a can of sardines a day. Just one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I think I made like a little meal plan list. And because when I wanted to start carnivore, I was like, so what are you guys eating? And everybody's like, we're just eating meat. And they're like, beef, butter, bacon, eggs. But I'm like, what are you eating? Like, what are you putting on your plate? Show me that. I want to see that. Just because I wanted to like maybe do a little copy of it and then see if it worked for me,
Sure.
So I would do like, I can do 4 eggs, 4 strips of bacon, and then like a can of sardines, and that's like my first meal. And the second meal would be like 4 burger patties.
Okay.
And I'm good. And
That's
I was
awesome.
good for a while. And then I was thinking, well, maybe that's not enough calories. So I started to track it, and it's like 15 to 1700 calories. So I guess that's okay. I'm not sure because I know calories don't matter, but I don't know. Sometimes I just like to see that. And so it's kind of funny to me. But now I'm wanting to eat more meat. Like I will crave ground beef and be like, I need to get like the really good ground beef. Let's go find some.
Yeah, exactly. We got a couple comments here. I don't know if I ever pronounced this name right, but Haramis, and I believe he's in Russia. You look very good. It says, I think this is a translation, so we'll just have to from like written in Russian. You look very good if you remember that you have 10 children. I think it's probably however it was written originally sounds a lot better.
I'm not like that. Look good. You remember, yeah.
Yeah, if you remember. And you look like I would say late 20s. The only reason I would know that that's impossible is because you have 10 kids.
Yeah. I was like, none of these make sense. I'm not 15. I'm not 20. Guys, I'm 39. I'm a 1985 baby. I remember watching Punky Brewster. I was traumatized when her friend was in the fridge. I remember it all.
Did you watch Beetlejuice like 6 zillion times like I did?
Yeah.
And then I watched it so I think I started watching Beetlejuice when I was 5, and I watched it when my son was 5 with him, and he was terrified. So I'm like, nah, I don't know how I wasn't traumatized by that.
Man, we were traumatized about trying to like walk across sand and not get into the pits.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh my God, let's not even talk about the blob. Okay, so
or Bermuda Triangle.
I wanted to say hi to some people, and I want to remind some people, if you didn't know, my internet's being really weird, so I can't pop up any comments. I'm reading them off my phone. With that said, hello, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by. Carnivore Muscle. Let's see. And Jazzy Jude. I am Jazzy Jude. She says, veggies inflame me. Also, dill, pickles, and avocados I can't do. Yeah, what's up with the dill, pickles, and avocados?
I don't know.
There you go. We got 3 minutes left till we hit the 1 hour mark. So, Aaron, do you want to say anything else before we end off? I'm gonna see if I can pull up your YouTube channel. Oh wow! Okay. All of the comments just finally showed up.
Oh,
and some from Facebook even showed up. Oh my gosh! So here's my friend Paula. Let's just go through her comments really quickly, and while you're thinking about what you're gonna say. Because I
gotta think about stuff, man.
Paula is a coach in Ken Berry's Proper Human Diet group. My husband doesn't like fatty meats and is 6 years mostly carnivore. Wow, that's there you go. But I wanted to pop this one up. Your husband could do diet, Dr. Pepper.
He doesn't like that taste. You can taste it. You can taste. You can taste the poison, guys. But you can't taste the sweet poison and the other stuff.
Oh my God. Oh man, Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. I can literally taste the flavor in my mouth after 25 years. Okay, here we go. Carnivore Transformer. Encourage us. Words of wisdom, Aaron.
Words of wisdom. Okay, well, always take a deep breath before you do anything at all, any project, anything. I think take a good deep breath and breathe before you do whatever you need to do for the day. I had to take a deep breath and breathe before I made my bed. I have to take a deep breath and breathe before I do laundry. Just try to stay calm yourself, be more chill. It's a good thing to do, and you'll see people around you becoming more calm and more chill when you do that. Always spread the love, man. Smile, wave, be kind.
Be kind. I love that. These are all great words of wisdom. Let's see. Does this work? And here's your, what did I do? Here's your channel. Everyone,
There it is.
subscribe to Booby Goats.
Yeah, he is.
There you are. Look,
out there.
You're on
I'm like that. I
Carnivore.
play these on my big TV, and I'm like, kids, look, here I am right there.
I'm on TV.
I'm on TV.
I have my own TV channel. That's the beauty of YouTube. I just want to say one thing that has nothing to do with Carnivore. My son, he loves Legos, and he sometimes wants me to make a video of some of his Lego creations. He literally got 500 views on a video that took us 10 minutes. I'm so angry.
It's always the easy stuff too. The not thinking about easy junk.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here with us. It's been a fun Sunday afternoon chat. Please subscribe to Booby Goats. Words of wisdom, be kind. Be kind and take deep breaths. Remain calm.
Remain calm. Little life lessons.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well,
those are my secrets, by the way.
I love that.
Like Carnivore secrets. What do I have that's a secret?
Oh yeah, exactly. You want just these like clickable titles. Mom's yours for Carnivore Secrets. You guys better watch. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to end now. Hasta luego.